Hey, welcome back, everybody. Today is June 1st, 2021. So, another rapper has died. A man named Super Gates passed away on May 27th at the age of 25. He was supposed to be shot in his vehicle in Brooklyn. So, I want to look at his story, see what really happened to Mr. Super Gates, and just discuss this repetitive pattern that we always talk about in this channel, the pattern of numbers and letters known as gematria. Just earlier today, I put out a video on the rapper Little Loaded, who died. The news of his death came 62 days before his birthday, and of course, in gematria, the term sacrifice sums to 62. As for Mr. Super Gates, he didn't die 62 days from his birthday, but he did die 46 days after being shot. Because according to the news article, he was shot on April 11th and he passed away on May 27th. So he was in the hospital for exactly 46 days before he passed away. So let's just read some of the reporting and then we'll decode it. Up and coming Brooklyn rapper Super Gates has died nearly 7 weeks after he was shot in the passenger seat of a Mercedes in Brooklyn. Super Gates, whose real name was Aaron Williams, was shot multiple times in the front passenger seat of the luxury vehicle parked on St. John's Place near Troy Avenue in Crown Heights on April 11th. He died Thursday at King County Hospital. He had been treated since the shooting. It says here that the 25-year-old musician's career has just started gaining momentum, with some of his tracks drawing tens of thousands of listeners on YouTube.com. He was going to bust big, said one close family member, noting that Williams was getting ready to sign with a major studio and go on his first tour starting the 4th of July weekend. Okay. So he was shot on April 11th. He died on Thursday on May 27th. Right? That's the details that they are giving us in the reporting. Okay, so he died at the age of 25. He was 25 years old. And of course, that number shows up all the time in these ritual killings because the term death is 25. May 27th, the day that he died, that was the day leaving 218 days left in the year. And this is a number that I spoke about earlier today with the killing of Little Loaded. Let me just look it up because then that number came up with his death as well, 218. Because it's truly the same number show up with all these rappers who die. So the 218 with this rapper, I just spoke about the 218 with this rapper. What was it? Uh, it'll probably come out. It'll come to me at the end of the video. But I did speak. If you saw this video, then you know that I spoke about that number 218 because the word death is 218, and this rapper died in connection to that number. But yeah. So May 27th, that was the day leaving 218 days left in the year. And if you look up on Google May 27th, not only does it leave 218 days left in the year, but it's also the 147th day. So look, just Google May 27th and you're going to see it. So May 27th is the 147th day of the year, the 148th in leap years, and there's 218 days left in the year, right? And notice this rapper was born Aaron Williams. His name in gematria sums to 147. And then he dies on the 147th day of the year, on the day leaving 218 days left in the year at the age of 25. I mean, this stuff is truly just in your face. But you know what I think? I think people are not paying any attention. Nobody's doing any research. People just, read these articles, and whatever the article says, people just buy into it. People don't do any other digging. And that's what separates the common man with the community that we have here on YouTube. We are the researchers. They are the gullible sheep that They just eat up all the nonsense that is reported every single day. I had to look on Instagram to find this man's birthday, so I went to his social media page, his Instagram page, and it looks like he just had a birthday on April 4th. So just a few days, actually like a week before he was shot, because he was shot on April 11th. Notice the comments says "Happy Birthday," and then he has this quotation here, this thing where he says "Happy Bentley Day to me." I guess that's his way to say happy birthday to himself. But notice up down here, his birthday was on April 4th, according to his Instagram page. And he died 53 days after his birthday. And his stage name, Supergate, sums to 53. So his birth name is Aaron Williams. He dies on the 147th day of the year. And then his stage name is Supergates, which sums to 53. And he dies 53 days after his birthday. Wow. The day he died is the day with 73 numerology. Notice sacrifice is 73. Again, he died 46 days after the shooting. Right? He was shot on April 11th. He died May 27th, 46 days after. Sacrifice is 46. And then he died on the day with 73 numerology. The gematria of sacrifice. If you notice the 170 here, sacrifice is 170 in reverse. The reporting said that he was about to sign with a major record label. That record label was Drake's record label, OVO Music Records. And notice, Drake, the CEO of OVO, he was born October 24th. And this man was shot on Drake's 170th day of his age. He was just about to sign with Drake. And then he gets shot on Drake's 170th day of his age. And again, sacrifice is 170. I'm trying to remember what was the 218 with this rapper here. But I definitely spoke about that number 218. Man. Oh, man. I'm going to have to go back and watch that video. It's frustrating when you forget something. But yeah, all these rappers, they die in connection to the same numbers. And I got some other details down here. The day that he died on May 27th, that was also a day with 37 numerology. Shooting equals 37. Shooting is also 44. And think about his birthdays on April 4th, on 4/4. Same day that MLK died in history. Shooting is also 109, and his stage name Supergates is also 109. And then if you read the headline, they have here that, in quotations, they have the phrase, he was going to bust big. And they put the quotation marks around that phrase. That phrase sums to 187 in gematria. And of course, that's the homicide code. But that's also the number that connects to the Jesuits, the Society of Jesus. And then, the day that he got shot, that was a day with 56 numerology. Like Society of Jesus is also 56. So, no mystery who's really behind this man's death. So, rest in peace, Supergates. And for some reason, I cannot remember the 218 with this rapper here. I just covered it. But for some reason, I didn't write it down. But yeah, if you haven't seen the video that I did on Little Loaded, check it out. It's the last video before this one. He died on Mo 3's birthday, on his 29th birthday. Mo 3 was he actually killed on November 11th, just 201 days before this man's death. The number that connects to the Jesuits again. Block Baby. Then he had the 666 coded in his most popular record. Number of the Beast. So what are the odds, Aaron Williams dies on the 147th day of the year. And you know what else is 147? Freemason. It's also 147. Yep. But all these rappers, they do these devil haunts. They letting you know right there who they worship. So rest in peace, Mr. Super Gates. Another victim of murder by numbers. You guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you.